What is something that people 1,000 years ago thought would never be possible that is now possible? Everything? Almost anything you do day to day and take for granted. Having access to nearly every kind of spice in the world very easily. Asking a question and having 1,000s of people from different parts of the world answer it, within minutes. Blue LEDs. Free WinRAR. I'm thinking, what did they actively think was impossible? Medieval scholars considered logical forms of impossibility, including impossibilities about the world donkeys can't be human and more logical impossibilities 1 + 1 can't equal 3, infinity can't exist within reality, you can't agree that you're actually dead. They also considered the kind of impossibilities that were nonsense. A man can't not be a man, goodness can't also be bad. In many ways, what they actually considered impossible are still considered impossible, and most of what we now consider possible is only because of changing definitions, such as about man and woman or about human as animal. Because they believed in God and miracles, there's very, very little that they considered to be truly impossible. All things are possible in the grace of God, except maybe logical impossibilities, and even then only in the context of the physical universe. Can people fly? Sure, they can be carried by angels or have wings or whatever. Can they talk to people across the earth? Of course, God does that all the time, and angels can deliver messages. Can they fly to the moon? Yep, and establish new kingdoms there. Having all of your children surviving into adulthood. Space travel M&Ms. Flying 100% and something like the internet. Being atheist and publicly declaring that, without being imprisoned and executed. Sending a person to the moon, because back then, the biggest trip was probably just to the neighbor's village to borrow a cup of sugar. Having something like the internet. It's absolutely wild it exists. There are many things that were considered impossible at the time. Space travel, medicine, technology, energy and cars. It was never thought that people could drive. Being able to talk to someone who is miles away. Traveling 40 miles in under a day. A desirable Hyundai car. Religious freedom. Not dying from simply having diarrhea.